Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video.
1, 2, 3.
I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all staying safe. Today I'm bringing you a girl talk. I've never done a girl talk before. I've done like Q&As and assumptions, but I've never done a girl talk. And I know my last video was literally a sit down and like talk video, like almost a question video. And I'm sorry, there are different videos coming. I've got vlogs coming. I've got 2 clothing videos coming. I've got a really fun video that I don't want to say what it is coming, but they all need a little bit more work. So we're gonna have to deal with another sit down video today. I hope you guys are okay with that. Please help me with video ideas. As you can imagine, I'm really stuck on what to film just in the house. So if you could tell me some more. And I do want to do the clothing orders, but like I don't want to be putting people through unnecessary work of me ordering clothes when, you know, they just shouldn't be working that much. But I know Misguided and that are still open, so I could do that, but I don't know if that's the best thing to do. So let me know your thoughts on that, if you think that's an okay thing to be doing or what else I should be doing. But yeah, I asked for some girly questions over on my Instagram, so I'm gonna get them up now and we can go through them and have a little chat together. I haven't actually really looked through these that much either, and before we start, please follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I'm loving TikTok at the moment, as you can imagine. My Instagram is going well still, but like it might be a bit dead soon because we can't really take pictures outside, you know, outfit pics. But my TikTok going strong. TikTok meganshortxx39, Instagram meganshortxx. So we'll go right to the bottom. I actually got so many. I didn't think I'd get that many for a girl talk because I don't know, I didn't think people would want to tell me their dilemmas or not assumptions, dilemmas or like things they want advice on. So let's see if I can give some good advice. I always used to be the advice friend, so hopefully. Someone said, how to tell your partner you want him to be more aggressive, lol. I find that really funny. If, you know, it's not there in your sex life with your partner, I feel like you just need to be a bit mature about it, don't you? You need to sit down and just be like, look, this is what I want, tell me what you want, and then it's only gonna be better, isn't it? Because if you don't like say what you want and that you want him to be that way, like he's not gonna know, you know? Like maybe he just wants to feel soft and gentle and passionate. He's not gonna know that you want a bit more of a crazy time. So you just need to tell him, or in sex, just be like, oh, do this, do this. We just went straight in there with the first question, didn't we? But yeah, I just feel like either in sex, just like do something, or just be like, look, should we like try this, let's do this. If you're with him as well, like it should not be that awkward at all. He's probably going to be grateful that you've told him what you want, because like it's just going to be better for both of you. Really did not hold off there, did I? I just went straight in with aggressive sex. Someone said, what age do you think is right to lose your virginity? I had a lot of questions on age to lose virginity, how I lost my virginity, well not how I lost my virginity. Like when I lost my virginity, do I regret it, etc. So we'll go through some of them now. So what age do you think is right to use a virginity? I don't think there is a right age. Obviously 16 plus is legal. I wasn't legal, I was 15, to answer the other question of when I've lost my virginity. I feel like as long as you are comfortable with the person you're doing it with, comfortable in yourself that it's what you want to do, because not even comfortable with the person, if you don't think sex is that much of a big deal and you just like want to have sex with someone, it ends up being like a one-night stand. As long as you're comfortable, like that is how you're going to lose your virginity, and you're comfortable, as long as you're comfortable, do you know what I mean? Like as long as you don't think you'll look back and regret it. And people are different. Some people won't regret it at all because they think, well, it's just virginity, it's just sex, doesn't matter too much. And some people, it will really like get to them if they don't like the way they lost virginity or the person they lost it to. But age wise, I just think as long as you're ready and comfortable and like mature enough and you're protected and all the good stuff, I don't think there is a right age. Obviously don't run about here like having sex when you're 10 years old, but like if you're 18 you haven't had sex, you're 21 you haven't had sex, if you're 14 and you have had sex, I think as long as you're okay with your own decision, it doesn't really matter. Like there is no right age. Whatever age is right for you and whatever age it happens for you, it's the right age. Someone said, does body count really matter? In my opinion, no. I don't think you should not sleep with someone you like because of body count, or hold off on not sleeping with someone because of body count, or sleep with more people because you think the body count's low. I really just do not. Sorry, I got so many questions on comments on my last video about me touching my hair. Sorry, I feel like it was just because it was curly. But what was I saying? Body count. No, I don't think body count matters at all. I mean, some boys might say it will because, I don't know, wifey, they don't want wifey to sleep with too many people, but just lie to them. Me and my friend always say this, but like if you don't want to tell someone your body count, you can just lie. Like you can, like you shouldn't, but like you can. Like body count just does not matter, I don't think. It doesn't make you a slut if you've slept with loads of people. It doesn't make you frigid if you haven't slept with anyone. It's just like the virginity thing, like however many people you've slept with is the right amount of people to have slept with. Like it just does not matter. I really don't think it does. I would never see someone and be like, oh my god, she slept with 30 people, or like, oh my god, she's only slept with one person, what a virgin. Like, it just doesn't matter. Please just feel comfortable in your body count and how many people you sleep with, because like, you own it. If it's 1, own it. If it's 30, own it, because it's your body. If you're happy with the decisions you're making, don't let anyone else think that you're doing the wrong decisions. Someone said, how do you avoid an ex that you still find really attractive other than the usual blocker? I think number one, you do need to block. I say that I've never blocked an ex or someone that I was speaking to or anything like that, because I don't know, I just haven't, like, it's never ended badly for me, so I've never blocked anyone or even unfollowed anyone, to be honest. I think if you're actually finding it really hard blocking or unfollowing, or apparently you can mute an account, you just need to not see their face. Like, you know, some girls will purposely go to a night out where they know their ex is, or like just something like that. Don't go where you know he might be or you think he might be. Like, just avoid at all costs. Avoid at all costs. Don't search him, don't look at his Snapchat story. Like, just out of sight, out of mind is literally what you need. As long as you're not seeing what he's doing every day, what girls he's with, what boys he's with, like, you just need to blocker. If you don't know where he is, what he looks like, what he's doing, who he's with, like, you slowly just not care. Someone said, how did you get so body confident, or give some advice to help? Love your videos. Thank you, love you. I was extremely body confident about 2 years ago. I always say I was literally at the peak of life 2 years ago. I was like gymming 6 days a week. I was waking up, journaling every day, reading, like, I was just literally at my peak. I'm not now. I don't not like my body now. I've like completely come to terms with my body, kind of. I think my stomach's quite big right now, and so is my arms, because I have gained quite a bit of weight. But I don't really mind too much. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, but like, basically what I'm trying to say is I'm not completely body confident, but I don't like think about my body all the time. Like, it's not something that I'm like really worried over. But I think you just need to come to terms with, I've done actually a whole video on this and I watched it the other day. 2 years ago, I was so wise. So I'm actually gonna link my video down below on how to love yourself. I filmed it 2 years ago, so I kind of sound like a different person. But it was when I was a very zen, very, like, as I said, peak of life kind of gal. But I think you need to come to terms of, like, your body is just your meat. Your body is just, like, holds all your organs, all your blood, all your everything. Wow, I'm so good at biology. Like, your body is just your, like, shell. Like, it really doesn't matter what it looks like, whatever. Your body is the reason you can run, walk, dance, surf, make TikToks, like, go out with your friends. Like, just stop being so hard on it, because your body isn't here to look good. Your body is not here to have the biggest bum in the world and the best abs in the world. Your body is here to, as I said, help you do all the daily things that you love to do. Run, walk, dance, surf, blah, 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 football, rugby, whatever it is that you do. That is why you have a body, to do them things, not to cry every day because you don't have abs. Because, like, this might sound really dumb, but like, you get what I'm saying. Like, you just need to come to terms with the fact that, like, this is your body. Everyone in the world has a different body. Your body is literally, you're just a thing of skin and whatever it is inside of it, just so you can go and enjoy your life. It doesn't need to look a certain way. It really doesn't. But other than that, I think self-love as well, and like body confidence, comes from like other things. So like for me, joining the gym gave me a lot of body confidence, just because I was getting up and I was working, like releasing endorphins. Like, it just made me happier. Doing things that you love will give you more body confidence, because you'll start caring less, because like you're doing things you love every day, and like you just live in a happier life. But all in all, come to terms with the fact that your body is your body. No one else has a body like you. Your body really does not matter what it looks like, because it's just a piece of meat helping you do the rest of your daily life. And if you live a more of a happy life, as in like make an effort to make yourself happier, make an effort to do things you love, make an effort to see people that you love, your life will overall be happier, and you won't be hating on your body so much, because you're just in a happier, more positive mind frame. Is basically what I'm trying to say. And let's move on before I ramble too much. Girl talk, how do you fake tan your back? I will tell you and show you how I fake tan my back, because I think it's genius. So, you get your fake tan mitt. This is disgusting. Also the best fake tan mitt in the world, the skinny tan one. You put it on a hanger. I take this little bit. This is subject to my hangers and my tan mitt only, probably. And I hook it. This tan mitt's quite new, so it doesn't really have stretch like my other one did. And I hook it on that bit of the hanger. So it's on the hanger, and then the little thing is hooked to it. And I just... That is honestly how I tan my back, no word of a lie. This bit, yeah, is quite floppy, but it's actually quite sturdy. Like, it doesn't really move. Literally, we'll just go like this. Do the back bit. And like this. have a little rub around. It's actually, I think that's genius. That is how I fake tan my back. So many questions on body confidence, self-love, how I became confident, like just a confident person. Would we like a whole video on it? Or is that lame? Because I don't want to answer too many similar questions, but if we did a whole video about confidence, they actually are quite different and I would have quite different answers. So let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and a comment down below if that is something you would like to something you would like to see. Someone said thoughts on masturbation. I don't really have any. Again, kind of like all of these questions. If you want to do it, go for it. I'm not gonna lie and you might think I'm a liar. I've never actually done it. I know that's kind of weird. Like I have friends and everyone who think that is weird and don't actually believe me. So like I know that's not the norm and the norm is too, but I genuinely haven't. So I can't give you any top tips or like anything like that. But I don't really have any thoughts on it. Like if you want to do it because all boys do it. So why can't you? It's not something you should be ashamed of or ashamed of talking about or whatever. Like it is what it is, you know? If it's something you want to do and you enjoy doing it, no shame, carry on. So many questions about periods, like how do you deal with the first day of your period, whatever. I've actually had the contraception injection for like 2 years, no, like a year and a half, I think maybe 2. I don't know when I actually first got it, I think 2 years, and it's actually due in like the next week, but I've decided I'm not going to get it because I don't need it, and my skin is broke out really bad, and I know I've had it for 2 years, but I know people have been on the same contraception for a while, and then they have like delayed reactions, so I'm not going to have it anymore, because I've also had it for so long, I've been on contraception for so long. I just want a break, I just want my body to go back to normal. So I've actually not had a period in 2 years because of that. So I can't help with like how I deal with the first day or whatever. Soon I should be able to, but right now I cannot. Just eat a lot of chocolate and have a hot water bottle. Hot water bottle is the way forward. Someone said advice for like first time having sex. Interesting one. Make sure you're comfortable and you know it's something you definitely want to do, and make sure that when you show up you're looking fly. No, make sure that if you haven't spoke about contraception, what you're going to use, what you're going to do, make sure you show up prepared in case they're not. So if you're not on the pill, injection, implant, coil, whatever you're doing, bring some condoms anyway, and then if they, you know, they weren't prepared, they didn't think about it, at least you can be like, oh, haha, I did. But yeah, other than that, like make sure you're feeling yourself, you know, put your best underwear on because you're gonna feel more confident, you're gonna feel more happy doing it. Maybe don't do it in silence. Maybe put some music on, or like just put the TV on, put a bit of Friends on, you know. Yeah, just relax, have fun with it. Just make sure it's something you want to do, because if you're comfortable, then you don't really need advice anyway, because it will all happen very naturally. Or if you have a boyfriend, it's gonna happen very naturally. It won't be awkward, it'll be a very like, you know, experience, just very chill. That's my advice. Make sure you're comfortable and protected. Someone said, what are your thoughts on the whole stage? You do you, girl. If you want to rebound, or if you want to like have a whole stage before you go into your next relationship or whatever, this is a very open space. You do you. I do not judge a girl for who they sleep with, what they do, how they act. Like, I just don't think anyone should care. If you want to have a whole stage, like literally go for it. Do not feel ashamed, do not whatever, because at the end of the day, no one has to know. If you don't want to tell your friends you're having a host stage, if you don't want to let everyone know, no one has to know who you're sleeping with, you know. And if the boy comes out, you don't want people to know, just say, no, you don't. This is interesting. We'll end on this one. I don't know if this has been like fun or helpful or not. Hopefully it has. I always feel like I haven't talked for that long, but I've already been filming for about 20 minutes. So we'll answer with a dilemma and then we'll finish it. So she has said, I met this amazing guy. Only thing bad about him is that he's 21 and I'm 16 turning 17. Is this weird? When I'm with him, it doesn't feel like a huge age gap. I don't know what to do. Please keep me privileged. I don't think so. She's 16 turning 17. So what is that? 4 years. So right now, 5-year age gap. 17 and 21 doesn't sound that bad. What is that? 4 years. Think of it in the long run, 4 years isn't a lot. And like, if he's not in it for like the wrong reasons, because you're young and he thinks you're vulnerable, and if you genuinely have a great time together and a great connection, then again, I don't think there's much wrong with that, because it's not a huge age gap. You're not like you're saying, oh my god, I'm 16, he's 35, like he's 21. If you're comfortable, if your parents are comfortable with it, if everyone around you is comfortable and you know that he's really likes you and he's not in it for the wrong reasons and you're not in it for the wrong reasons because you're like, oh my god, he's really old, and like, as long as like no one's taking advantage of anyone, and like I said, if your parents are comfortable with it and you're okay with it and he's okay with it and his parents and friends don't think it's like weird. I mean, if his friends thought it was weird, doesn't matter, but like, do you know what I mean? As long as every close family member is like, doesn't feel weird about it and you genuinely do have a great connection and a great time together, 4 years isn't a lot. Because think about it, when you're 21 and he's 25, like you wouldn't question that, would you? I think it's because you're 16. But if you're turning 17 soon, one, that 16 is legal anyway, and that doesn't sound too bad. As soon as you're like 18, he's 22. That is nothing. 18 and 22 is so normal. I think it's just because you're that year younger, it sounds really like, oh my god, 17 and 21. But I had a friend who, when she was 14, she was going out with an 18-year-old. I know that sounds a bit like, at the time we were like, oh, but like now it's so calm because like she's 18 and he's 22 and that's so normal. So yeah, I wouldn't like fret about it too much. As long as, like I said, everything's good and everything's Gucci and everyone's happy and lovey, then you do it. And if anyone's judging you for it, tell them, shoot, because their opinion does not matter in your relationship. I'm gonna end the video there. I hope I was able to help you, give some advice with the end dilemma. I hope that you feel more comfortable with your situation now. Let me know down below if you like this video. So I really want to do a boy talk. There was some ones in here about like how to trust a boy who's like this or this. I really think a boy talk one would be cool to do in like 2 weeks time. Let me know down below if you'd like a boy talk or that body confidence like Q&A that I talked about. Let me know any questions you have for the videos down below. Give this video a thumbs up. I hope you have the best day ever. Stay safe and inside, and I will see you next time. Bye.